2 years, 2020 and 2021, fellows and affiliates. So President and Vice President will do the honor of recognizing them and accepting them. But then the induction will be done at the gala dinner. We've been fortunate enough that it will be part of the big dinner. Unfortunately, many of them cannot make it, but they join online. So without much ado, and I think there are also some very important young people here. I'm so happy to see many young people under 60 here, and we want to acknowledge them. But even before I acknowledge you, I also have under 60 team I work with. So could I please ask my team to get up so that they can see the young and vibrant, academy secretariat that we have. So please, so Mary, Obed, you have Gladys, and I think Shaili. All right, the IT lady is there. So you see, I have a very vibrant, secretariat. And many of them, in fact, most of them are under 60. So I'm happy to see that. So without much ado, and again, like I said, they're also under 60s in this group. And they come from the various groups that they're really presenting their work, but also going through the training. And we're very proud that they've been able to do that. And then I'll call on Dr. Ojiga to make those kind of introduction, very quick one. So if you join me on the stage, Obed, tell us who these beautiful young people over 100 and in fact, they are under what, 40s? Or your awardees are under 40s? Is that the criteria? Or 30? Under 20. So he is going to call the various groups. We have Arise, we have Apti, we have whatever, and I'm also learning. So he will give you just a short category of the people that we have here. And then if you don't mind, you get up and then we acknowledge you. Is that okay? Thank you so much. I'm happy to see these young people. It makes me feel younger.
Thank you very much. So maybe we start with the youngest group in our community, the African Research Initiative for Scientific Excellence, Arise Fellows, who were inaugurated in June of this year. Could you please rise up and wave? Yeah. Thank you very much. So we have 45 early to mid-career researchers from all fields of scholarship located in 38 countries in Africa. So it's quite a cohort that we have, and we are proud to have you as part of the AS community. Tomorrow through Tuesday, you'll be hearing some of the highlights of the projects they are involved in through the sessions that we have. Thank you very much. So the next group is the African Postdoctoral Training Initiative, or APTI. We have a few colleagues from APTI. Yeah, could you please rise up? So these are biomedical scientists. They spend 2 years at the National Institutes of Health in the US, then bring back their experience and expertise in Africa for another 2 years through the partnership that we have with the National Institutes of Health, US, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Thank you very much. I should also mention that the Arise program is funded by the European Union, and we implement this as the AS in partnership with the African Union Commission and the European Commission. The third group is the ISA Rise. So it's a long name for your homework. By the end of Tuesday, please let's try and find out what ISA Rise in full means. But basically a group of very distinguished scholars that were funded in 2018 to pilot what we would call the AS postdocs, the AS supporting the postdoctoral training. So ISA Rise colleagues, anyone that is here? Yeah. Thank you very much. The other colleagues will be joining virtually. And then we have the CR4D, Climate Research for Development, a partnership that we've had with the UNECA, the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, and the UK FCDO. Anyone from ISA Rise? Could you please, sorry, CR4D, I should say. Could you rise up once again? We appreciate you. Thank you. So these are active researchers, early to mid-career researchers that we have in our community, and a lot more joining us virtually. So if I continue like this, I'll be exiting the mandate that you gave me, but thank you very much.
So, thank you very much. And for those of you who are listening online, so you see, we're building Africa for Africa in Africa. So all these scientists you see, hopefully in the next year, we'll have some of them, as Obasanjo Award winners, and some of them also as affiliates, some of the criteria, but we're so happy to have you here. The next cohort, and I think it is very important if we can also have them, we have fellows here. We have AAS fellows. May we see you and acknowledge you, please? AAS fellows. AAS fellows. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. So I did this for you, the young people. You must take a card from each one of them. They got here because they started doing what you're doing now, but you have more privilege than we had. So please try and identify one of them and work with them. This is what we call mentorship. Okay. All right. Thank you. We also have some distinguished visitors who have joined us. They are friends, they are partners, they are from China, they're from UK, they're from US. Could we please see you? Those of you who are with us. Yeah, please. Yes. Please. Yeah. And some of them also gave you, the lectures. Please, this is a real good family. We're talking about not only South-South, but triangular collaboration. So it's very important that we can do that. All right. And then the GC members, they're already here. They're already fellows. You still want to be introduced? Okay. Can we see the governing council members here? Headed by the president. He's standing, but he's part of it. Right. So thank you very much. So we have the governing council here. And I've already introduced my young, able, secretariat. We do some are back home, but they are listening. All right. Okay. So now I hand over the floor to the president and the vice president to the honors of introducing the new, young fellows, the new fellows and affiliate. And I must say we had a lot of applications. And Mary, the count, I don't know, but I think it's over so many. And again, we'll go to the, grueling way of, evaluating, analyzing your background, whether or not you are fit for purpose for the AAS. And now we have finally selected, is it 37 fellows? 41 fellows for two cohorts, 2020 and 2021. And then we have many affiliates, but many of them are not here. They are joining. I think it's a wonderful, academy. And like, Professor Abdul Karim, both Abdul Karims said, it's the voice for Africa science. And there's so much we can do together and there's so much we can strengthen. I'm happy to see all the young, many years of experience in this room. All right. So now I hand over the floor to Honorable President, Professor Dakora, and Professor Parker, who are going to do the honors of, accepting the fellows. And now I have, is it Mary? You have the list. We're going to project the names, of the fellows, and then they will do the honors. Thank you very much. So Shali, over to you. Thank you.
Till while I'm waiting for my colleague to come, I also like to just do something similar to what Peggy has done. There's a colleague here who joined the academy he was elected to the AS in 1993. And I think it's worth acknowledging him. Is Professor Abed Pirali from Mauritius. If you don't mind, you may just rise. Okay. It's really a great honor to get individuals like him. Elected to the Academy in 1993, he still got the enthusiasm and energy to come to the AGM. I think that's very promising. And we actually, I know another colleague should have been here, Professor Mukhtar Toure, but his flight got changed, so he's arriving today. So it's nice to have what sometimes, for want of a better word, I call the elders of the Academy. It's very important that we have you to give wisdom and guide the Academy on its journey to success. And when you look at the room here, you could roughly say about 75 to 80% is full of African youth. And that augurs well for the future of the Academy. But it also means that we still need the guidance of the elders who come here to give support. So I would like to just say once again, bravo, and thank you for coming. It's very important that I've said these few words. So with that, then, I'm not sure how we're going to do it.
Okay, I'll call the names of we have the honorary fellows, Professor Alan Cree from the University of Namur and University of Karachi in Pakistan. Those who are here will come up and collect their certificates. Those who are not here will arrange the certificates at a later stage. And then Professor A.K. Tyagi from Mumbai in India, and Professor Jean Albajal from the French Research Institute for Sustainable Development. I assume that they're not working. Okay, next. Yes.
Well, I guess let's clap for them before they disappear from the screen.
Okay, fellows, new fellows in the agricultural and nutritional sciences are Henry Fudamiro from Texas A&M University, Kong Min Wu from the Chinese Academy of Agriculture, Rajiv Vershey from the International Crops Research Institute, and Rodomiro Ortiz from the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences. Also in absentia. And then we have Jean Baoshen. Oh, no, we've done them already. The next slide. We're continuing with Jean Baoshen from the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Newton Lupoy from the Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada, Albert Modi from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, and Fusao Zhang from the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention. None of them are. Where's can we go back to the previous slide? Albert, who's it? Albert. Rodomiro Ortiz, can you please come up and collect?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We're very delighted to have you as a fellow of the Academy.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
Okay, the next slide in the biosciences, we have Jill Farrant from the University of Cape Town, Hassan Azazi from the American University in Cairo, Luis Albert Chukwem Tuchente from University of Yaoundé, Lekang from the Institute of Zoology, Chinese Academy of Sciences, Abdoulaye Dabeti from the Institute Research in Sciences, and Yalem Setcha from Mekanon from Addis Ababa University. So those are all in absentia. And then in the chemical sciences, we have Amani Mohammed from Cairo University. And in absentia. Cultural sciences and humanities and social sciences, we have Manali Kasi from the International Center for Insect Physiology and Ecology. In engineering, technology, and applied sciences, we have Nabil El Tayeb from the British University in Egypt, Ahmed El Wakil from Nile University, and Esther Akinlabi from the Pan-African University in Nigeria. In geological sciences, environmental and earth space sciences, we have Feng Ting Li from Tongji University.
Well, congratulations and welcome. We look forward to working with you. Thank you.
In the mathematical sciences, we have Kay Khaimer from Al-Azhar University, Nasser Swailam from Cairo University, and Tasawwur Hayat from Quaid-e-Azam University in Islamabad. In the medical and health sciences, we have Salako Luk Jogbeno, Walter Jaoko, or Ike Olewai Wapo Ajayi, Mayawa Awolabi, Sodiomon Bienvenu Serima, and Joseph Kamno. No. In the medical and health sciences, we have Andre Pascal Kenge, Anne Moorman, Dora Mbanya, Jean-Claude Mbanya, Osama Badari, Suleiman Mbub, and Imelda Okwira. In the physical sciences, we have Francesco Petruccioni, Fairuz Malik, Farida Fassi, Anton Duplessis, Muhammad Hanini, and Abdul Nasser Tawfiq. In the physical science, we have Nage Alam, Kimani Toussaint, Jeji Akinwande. The 2021 Fellows in Agricultural and Nutritional Sciences are Olabukola Babalola, Tadeli Teferi, Charles Ogunwoa Awad, and Tianju Wang. In biosciences, Etinosa Igbenosa, Ganiyu Obo, Melody Major, Muhammad Hisham Kara, Ahmad Mustafa, Wan Ming Yang, and Simon Karaoke. In the chemical sciences, we have Panadurai Ramasamy, Eno Ebenso, Talapil Pradeep, and Sheriff Mata. I think Sheriff Mata is here. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And welcome to the AS.
Thank you very
We
much.
look forward to working with you.
It's a great honor. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
In cultural sciences, humanities, and social sciences, we have Nicholas Adeyamba. In geological, environmental, earth, and space sciences, we have Sean Jinjin and Harold John Anagan.
Meet again. Congratulations. So congratulations. Welcome to the AS.
Thank you.
We look forward to working with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In the medical and health sciences, we have Abiodun Falodun, Habiba Bomed Shaboni, Martins Imeji, Julius Najafobil, Potiano Kalebu, and Andrew Duncan Steele. In the physical sciences, we have Bruce Melado and Teyalati Yahya. Okay, that's the lot. Thank you.
The last one, no, Yaya. Yaya,
Oh, yeah.
Obasanjo.
Yeah. Professor Yaya, step forward, please.
Say automatically becomes.
So congratulations once again for winning the Obasanjo Prize, and which makes you an automatic member of the African Academy of Science.
Thank you.
We welcome your contribution.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I understand that the affiliates, their details are still coming in. So what I think we can do, if you have the background information, for the individual, the new fellows who are here, just to project something about, their work and achievement. If you have it, if you don't have it, well, we cannot. Okay. Okay. So I'm just reliably informed that this part of the ceremony will happen during the gala dinner. I think DSI has been very gracious to say that to give visibility to the academy and the fellows, that we can present, the short bios of the new fellows. I think they'll give us about 30 to 40 minutes to do that, while we're having dinner during the gala ceremony at the end of the International Science Forum. So those of you who will be around, it'll be another opportunity to then see the nice work that all these individuals have done. And so with that, I think I say thank you. I think my job is over. I'll take minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. President and Mr. Vice President. Like he said, we've been very lucky that the DSI, the host, has decided to raise the visibility of AAS. So they're going to accept or be inducted officially at the gala dinner. So those of you who are here, please, if you can stay on to have the award, that would be great. And then the others who are not here would join in. But I would like to say thank you all for all the fellows. Thank you very much for the honor done the Academy. It shows how important you think of the Academy and want to be an affiliate. But coming in as the new ED, I would like to entreat the new fellows that, yes, you've got the honors and you were selected among the best of the best. What would require of you is to give back something to the Academy. I was saying that, yes, we have various working groups and we're going to reactivate that and want you to be part of it and be really part of the Academy. Where you, again, you've seen all these young people, and most of you also come from academia or research. You are astute researchers, and I would really want you to help, bring up young people so that you can leave a legacy for the Academy. We're also privileged to have the honorary members. Unfortunately, there wasn't any here. But if you come to the Academy, you have the Wall of Fame, where we have, all the renowned, not only the founding members, and there were 37 founding members, and some of them were my deans, and I'm so proud every day when I see it. But again, another category, which is honorary members. For example, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of South Africa, Naledi Pandor, is one of the honorary members. Kofi Annan of late is, an honorary member. And then we have Shirley Johnson, the first African woman president, West Africa, is also an honorary member. So we have different categories. And now we have the affiliates, and I hope in a year or two together, you will be able to qualify, be able to meet the criteria for being accepted as affiliate, because together we can grow it. But we need stronger men and women on the continent, both inside and outside. And I said a triangular collaboration. So we look forward to working with all of you, and congratulations, all the honorary, the fellows, and the affiliates. And for those of you who have joined online, we can't see you, but if you have a chance of showing your photos, if you can, would like to see your photos, but otherwise we presented one on each. Are some online? No, okay. So we presented that, on that they can't show their photos now. But so thank you very much. And I think this is the end of this section. So I hand over to Mr. President. If you have any housekeeping or any announcements you want to make. But tomorrow morning, we're going to have the official opening. Again, it is also open, so we're having a scientific discussion, because I think it's important for us with this brain of expertise that we have in this room. It's good to showcase some of it. And a lot is going to be showcased by our young grantees, in the next few days till till the end of it. But I also want to take the opportunity to announce that because AAS has been so recognized, our president is going to be in the opening, the big opening for the World Science Forum on the 6th. So we encourage you all to be there. But tomorrow we also have opening session where we're going to have, presentation from some of our collaborators and donors. But we also have another one, maybe not an innovation, but, to make it more interactive. So we're going to have what they call roundtable discussion. And you have a chance to, interrogate some of those presenters. And it's going to be a research funding, research funding, infrastructure, and also the synchrotron, some of the big scientific work, and what we need as Africans. Who do we collaborate with, Africa? Should we always be seeking funding from outside? Or can we also generate funding from outside so that we can determine the research agenda? If you fund it, you determine it. Whoever pays the piper calls the tune. So please pay the piper and then you can call the tune as Africans. So we're going to give you the platform and some of the experts to discuss that, but you also have the opportunity to interrogate. So very interactive, and we look for, and then the arise, the APT and all the various category will also want to present their work. So thank you very much. I think my job is done for now, and now I call on the president to give his closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Peggy. I think I don't really have much to say, except to thank all of you for being here. What's refreshing really is looking in front, that there are very few oldies and many youngies. That's all what we can pray for. I think it's a good start, and personally, I'm excited, and the Governing Council is equally excited, and Peggy from the Secretariat. Let's move on this way. I'm sure in the next 5 years or more, a good number of you sitting here will have become fellows of the academy and stand up to work for the continent. Nobody's going to do it for us. We've got to do it ourselves. That's the only way forward. So I'm just going to say thank you once again. When we leave here, our colleagues from the Royal Society of Edinburgh, maybe we just see each other outside there. So that we can have a discussion. Those from the University of Edinburgh, Royal Society of Edinburgh, we need to have a meeting with you, the Governing Council, together with Peggy, and we can take matters from there onwards. So please go enjoy the rest of the day. Cape Town is beautiful. The weather has been very welcoming. So take a stroll around, enjoy the goodies of Cape Town. Thank you for today. Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow morning.
Yes.